All right, so welcome back. Oh, I just moved and I thought I was disappearing. Somebody told me I'm too dark for TV, but anyways, my name is Mcee. Good morning, welcome back. This is Why in the Morning. The segment is MCM, and before we get too far, I want us to do each other a favor. There's our social media platforms. That includes Facebook, Instagram, and on Twitter at Y254 channel. Instagram is Y254_channel, and personally at BrianSoko1. The hashtag is Why in the Morning. And interesting topic that we're about to get into. We're going to talk about entertainers. I don't know, each time Aziad pops in my head, I think we need to be friends with Aziad. But anyways, yeah, we are friends. We are friends in my head though, but now in real life. But question tulikuwa tumeuliza social media ni jobs kama gani hazikai serious lakini zinalipa. By the way, you know, have you ever thought to yourself, for example, saizi jichukulie ujieke kwa shoes zenye, you want your daughter to grow up akue engineer. Why am I saying daughter? You want your son, unataka grow up akue engineer, akue pilot, akue daktari, akue neurosurgeon. But then your kiddo is like me, I want to be a DJ. But then I've never understood why DJs are not taken that seriously. Well, nowadays you can go to a club, DJ in one event, and you're paid 200,000. Uko na pesa za shamba hapo. Why is it some careers are not taken so seriously, especially in this day and age? But I understand we live in an age where there's social media, and you have to ensure that at least you have your presence online. You have to cement your presence online, which is good, and people are earning a lot of money out of it. And to actually joining us live in studio to actually expound on this interesting topic, we have two powerful gentlemen. And by the way, one of them is a dancer and the other one is a comedian. They'll tell us how they actually got into that. But then they are studying very serious courses. So the first guest on my immediate right is George Mulinge. He is here. You can call him also Mkongo. I think that is his AKA or alias Mkongo. He's a comedian, MC, and an actor as well. And then next to him is Gabriel Alex. He's a dancer and he's studying computer science. Next he's studying industrial chemistry, serious course still. Gabriel is studying computer science. I can only imagine how these people are trying to, juggle between being a dancer and being a serious computer instructor. First of all, karibuni sana kwa in the morning.
Shukrani.
Right, let me start with you, Mkongo. Yes. Hopefully you may pronounce vizuri. How did you actually get kwa comedian and yet una study industrial chemistry? Hizo vitu waziendanishani. Na naweza imagine mzae akijua wewe unataka kwa comedian kuchekesha watu and yet amekulipia fees uende study industrial chemistry. First of all, umeichukuliaje time ulianza?
Actually, it's my mom only, and it has been nothing but support since the first day I said that I want to do comedy. So basically, growing up, I was always the one who was getting cast into roles. When there is a Parents' Day, I'm the one who is always leading the other kids.
And unaimbisha pale.
Yeah, always in front. I always found myself more in front rather than seated listening. Right. Also in class, I was more of always
the sharp, anaongea sana nini.
Yeah.
Ana crack jokes, so akicheka kwa nyuma.
Yeah, I was that kind of person. Always got me in trouble a lot of times. And when I finished high school, after I finished in 2019-2020, that year, I started making memes, just keeping myself busy during the lockdown.
When you also creating memes?
Yeah, that was a long time ago. That was during 2020 after.
Okay.
I was just teaching myself video editing, watching people like Flaco, trying to do. I used to do short clips like that, but used to keep them to myself.
I'll post online.
Yeah, but when I joined campus in 2021 now, is when I met this crew of mine, and I found we were all creatives. And then we said, let's start writing scripts, let's start shooting comedy. And on December 2021, I officially started my YouTube channel and posting.
So go on a channel pia?
Yeah. So I started doing online skits first, but then with time, Churchill Show, I will hear this Churchill Show audition in MKU, in the Two Rivers. I went there. I never got to make it. I was never chosen, But nevertheless, I continued doing contests in school. And last year, during the KU Culture Week, I participated in the KU Culture Week Comedy Night, where Sleepy David was the one of the adjudicators.
Okay.
And after that, he told us, no matter, I was not the winner also, but he told us, all of you, come, I'm starting a show called Comedy and Cocktails. Come, let me nurture you. And ever since October, I've been there each and every Wednesday. Okay. And the going is so good so far.
All right, fantastic. And look at you, here you are on TV. Before we get to the topic, Gabriel, first of all, look at computer science, but wewe ni dancer. Najaribu kurelate the two. Ebu explain.
Yeah, nitumie lugha gani?
Yoyote, ile bora isikue Kikisi. Okay.
Okay. As you have said, my name's ama ni jina?
Yeah, zote. Soma zote.
Jina ni Gabriel Alex Musioka. Mimi ni wa huko sasa.
Okay.
And
Utendat.
Yeah. And ukiangalia mimi ni dancer, si ndio?
Mzee anachukulia serious?
Mzee. Like according to me sasa, hakuna mtu home anajua, like wale watu serious home wanajui. Yeah, wenye wanajua tu ni ma aunties. Ma uncles, such people.
Mbona umewaficha?
Unajua saa zingine the ones that are paying the school fees.
Yeah.
Okay, zanza kuambia you are doing content, you are dancing over there online nini. Wanaichukulia, unajua ni wale watu wa hizo maenzi, si una get?
Yeah.
So kuchukulia kitu kama hii wataichukulia ni kama joke. Una get?
Yeah.
Yeah. So my journey kwa dance nilianza back in high school. Back in high school nilikuwa najiinvolve na vitu kama kwenda entertainment, kuwatch watu wakidance. Unaelewa sasa?
Yeye mlikuwa wala boys wanasumbua sato.
Yeah, pale sato my entertainments tuko hapo kwa stage tuna dance. Una get? So ikafika place hapa 2020 hii time ya COVID-19. Kwanza nikaamua acha kwanza ni concentrate na masomo. And then from there nikaacha dance, nikaanza kujinvolve na vitu kama football. Yeah.
Mbona uliachana na story ya dance? Is it because ulipatikana kwa mistake ama kulikuwa na reports mbaya?
Yeah,
ama kuna kitu ulifanya shule?
Yeah, kulikuwa na reports mbaya about dance. In such that wase wa shule yetu walikuwa wanaenda wanaharibu CV ya shule huko nje.
Okay.
So nikaona acha nijikate kwanza for the time being.
Yeah. Cheza chini ya maji kiasi.
Nicheze chini ya maji kwanza nikicheza futa. Then form 4 ikafika, nikaanza kuwa bit serious. Nikasoma, nikamaliza vyema, nikafaulu. Thank God nilifaulu. Yeah.
Nilifaulu. Okay.
Then after that ndio sasa nikakuja hii period ya inakuanga kungoja results na umemaliza.
Yeah.
So hiyo period nikaenda Nairobi kwa aunti yangu. Nikakuja Kanairo kwa aunti yangu hapa Embakasi. Then within that period ndio nilikuja nikakutana na msee anaitangwa Tabu Official.
Okay.
Yeah, anajitanga Tabu Official pale mtandao. Huyo jamaa akaniintroduce kwa dance crew yake ambayo inajiita Vibe Dance Africa.
Okay.
Yeah, could introduce kwa dance crew, nikaanza kula new skills, new moves and here and there. By the way, naweza kuambia sikuanga perfect sana. Nilikuwa yule msee wa kungangana. Nilikuwa nangangana tu ni dance tu. Nilikuwa nimekaa sana bila kudance. Msee akanifunza, tukaanza kujuana nao then dance ikaanza kuingia tu kwa mwili, ikaanza kurudi.
Yeah.
Yeah, after nimepata results, ndio nilikuja nikapata ile courage naweza sasa dance nikiwa
ukifanya course yako.
Between
choosing the career that you're doing, which is computer science, ilikuja automatic ulikuwa unataka kufanya hiyo course, but then talent yako ni dancing.
Yeah.
But then career specifically ni computer science.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at it nikijiangalia from a parent's perspective. Umesema kuna venye umeficha, hakuna mtu anajua, maybe ni ma-aunties na hata maybe hawajui details mingi. Mbona uifiche na mbona isikuwa serious career like watch computer science ukuje tu dance professionally? Because ukiangalia watu kama Agi the Dance Queen, they are taken so serious. They are earning a lot of money, or appear in a lot of music videos including competitions zenye zimepeleka Kenya on the the map and it's a serious profession. Mbona mzazi asichukulie tu dancing aiweke hapo compare na computer science, asema since Gabriel anaweza kudance, cha tumwachie ende dance school ikuwe career serious.
Yeah, hapo sasa hiyo swali ni tricky kiasi juu ukiangalia mzazi, hawa wazazi wenye naishi na wao like wanachukulia masomo ndio kila kitu. Unaelewa sasa? Like wanasema without education you cannot prosper.
Education is the key.
It's the key to success. It's the key to everything.
Right.
Yeah. So ndio nikaamua wacha kwanza nifiche kwanza ndio ikuje ije expose baadaye. Juu niko na platforms za social media.
Right. Sasa hizi uko TV wamekuona washajua. Washajua umewaficha, washajua anyways.
Yeah.
So you're in trouble after this. Endelea.
Then nika select course, nika select computer science of which umeniuliza kama
mbona usifanye dancing ya
wacha na dancing professionally. So the thing about choosing computer science ili come abruptly, ile like unaona high school sikufanya computer. But after results course yenye nilikuwa na expect nipate sikupata, sikumanage kuipata. Mimi nilikuwa na aspire kufanya medicine.
Okay.
Yeah, but grade nilipata, cut off points zilikuwa sawa, lakini when it comes to the wase wenye walikuwa nataka kufanya medicine ni wengi Kenya. So nikachujwa, nikamwa the second choice yangu ni kufanya computer science. Yeah,
initially ulikuwa unataka medicine.
Yeah.
Ningeshangaa uko dancer au combine na medicine
azingeendanisha. So nasema tu ni plan tu.
Okay. So una survive tu in short, unaenda na mtaratara.
Yeah, mimi nacheza tu kivyangu.
Okay.
Yeah, but niko na wase wenye naweza sema ndio ameni impact kufanya dance.
Okay.
Yeah.
Na mzazi alikuwa anywhere ku influence course ulifaa uchoose ama uli choose tu kivyako?
Hiyo course nili choose kivyangu.
Okay.
Yeah, juu aliniambia the only solution now ni wewe uchague chenye unataka kufanya.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. I love that your parents are supportive. Let me come back to you, Mr. Comedian. Sijui, I don't know how your parents are taking it, but kitu najua is comedy is a serious profession. Ukiangalia watu kama Churchill ndio hao wame open up platforms zikapewa watu wengine opportunities as well. Mbona tu isichukuliwe as a serious profession as industrial chemistry unafanya shule? What strikes what brings the thin line between being an actor who is known on TV and being an industry, uko pale kwa lab unafanya tu science na binoculars nini microscope? Mbona isichukuliwe serious and the same?
First thing is the stereotype that everybody has grown up with, where education, I too believe education is the key to success.
Okay.
Yeah, because I've seen it work for people and others. So comedy is just a new industry. It started with Mcee Ojwang, and then there was Ridiculous, then there were a few other shows, then Churchill came and did something that had never been done before. So you find comedy is just a growing industry, but at the moment it's a very stable industry. Yeah. So that's why I told you, actually I'm very lucky to have my parent who is very supportive, because even the first video that I did, my mom was the one who paid for it. I was in first year, did not have any money of my own. I told her, hey, I just called. I also lacked plans, so just call a videographer. We just did it. Then I told her, hey, mom, I just shot my first video and there's 500 shillings I need to pay the videographer.
Right.
Yeah, so she's very supportive because they have grown up seeing what Churchill. I'll thank Churchill for that. I also grew up watching what Churchill had done for other guys, and I was so very hopeful to eventually finish school. And growing up, everybody telling you, "Wenda Churchill, manze unafaa kuwa Churchill."
Right.
That was always the plan.
Right.
Yeah. So comedy, right now there are people who still don't believe in it, because when you meet a comedian at first, those people have had personal interaction with people doing comedy or any other form of art, can also not believe in it, because art, you have to nurture yourself first before you get to that. Even when I'm not making people laugh, and to the time I'll be making the whole of Kenya laugh trending videos the whole week, I'll still be calling myself a stand-up comedian. You know?
But you're studying a different course, a serious course, so it means you have two professions. Just in case you fail, utadipendia ingine.
I can always do both. We are in a capitalistic country. I perform comedy during the night. What am I doing during the day? I can also be doing, because I can be, you know, I have mentors out here. Like Henry Desagu told me, if the course that brought you to Kenyatta University, you know, he was also an alumni of Kenyatta University, he told me the course that brought you to Kenyatta University is industrial chemistry. Finish it first. Art is always in you. So finish it first, because there's a reason you came to do it. So I'm sure when I finish this degree, and I'll also be, I have plenty of time. I'm young. I don't have any children. I have a lot of time on my disposal. When others are going out to do parties and stuff, I can be using that to read now. When the other time I was doing stand-up comedy, acting. Because right now that's what I believe. I have a lot of time at my disposal. So I can balance all of them right now. So after the 4 years, I hope that I'll have matured in comedy, in acting, in the production that we are building with my friends. And also, I also wish to have matured in industrial chemistry in a way that I can also get a job. Because we are all just looking to make money.
I'm also looking at it from a parent's perspective. To say, for example, when Mcee, and then nilikuwa mention before though, uko na mtoto wako anakuambia mimi nataka kuwa dancer, nataka kudance kama Aziad. And then let's imagine you guys mnatoka kwa ile reserved families. You're like, sisi ni wase wa church, it's church, school, home. And then your daughter is like, mom, I'm a dad. Mr. Zana na industrial chemistry, please mnilipie niende ni meet kina Agi the dance queen, nataka kudance TikTok. Reaction yako itakuwaje? Will you take it seriously, mwambie hey, okay, so let's Google the nearest dance school, tukupeleke, tulipe fees for semester, dance fiti, it will be okay?
Definitely. I'll be very supportive. As long, if she's young, I'll accept it, because that's something that she'll be doing, and she might, you know, sometimes passions come, hobbies bring out passions. You can do it as a hobby, then it becomes your passion, then it becomes your career. So I'll let her do it, definitely, but also I'll make sure when she's not doing, she's also doing a lot of things. Just being a productive member of the society. So I'll just allow her to do it as long as she's doing it for the right cause, not doing other things out there. And when you say she wants to dance like Aziad, do you mean like she wants to dance like Aziad, or she wants to be a dancer? Because there's so many types of dances.
You know, there's always kuna kuangana ule role model. Wanasikianga nataka kudance kama sijui nani. Who's the best dancer? I think Chris Brown is the best dancer when it comes to like male singers. Anataka kwa kama Chris Brown, nataka Chris Brown, ataambiwa Chris Brown yuko Kenya ko. Angalia facilities za Chris Brown na compare na zako Africa. They'll be like, you're out of your mind. But I'd like to also hear your insights, kwa your mindset, bro. For example, when Mcee, ungesemaje, ungeambiaje mtoi?
Kulingana na mimi ningemwambia do what makes you happy.
Nyinyi mtakuwa wazazi wazuri bwana. Ningetaka kuwa watoto wenu when I grow up. To do what makes you happy myself.
Like that is my slogan. That is what I usually use. I don't like doing what other people wants me to do. I usually do what makes me happy. Like before, I can say that my name, like jina yangu nilikuwa nimejipea jina. Ile ya Rudy Guy, nilikuwa najita Rudy Guy.
Rudy Guy.
Rudy Guy. Yeah, Rudy Guy back boy.
Like from rude, the word rude.
Not rude. Rudy.
Rudy.
Yeah. Because nilikuwa lost, then nikajirudia. Then after hiyo jina nikaanza kuwatch video za kina Colo Blue.
Mwenye ni dancer.
Mwenye ni dancer. Kina Candy Christine. And those people wakaanza kuni-influence, nikaanza kufeel nataka kufanya hiyo. Nataka kuwa kama Colo Blue. Nataka kuwa meet. I just want to meet them and do collabs with them. Yeah, and that's where nikajipata tu niko dancer tu, nikajipata nishaingia kwa industry hivyo tu. Yeah.
Na nikuulize, for example, ufanye hiyo course yako malize, usha graduate.
Yes.
Would you definitely, of course mzaata kuuliza mbona hauendi kutafuta job?
Yeah.
But we low-key unafanya mambo yako ya dancing, yenye umesema hujui. But they'll expect you graduate, maliza, ende usake job, uingie kwa ofisi, uanze kufanya 9 to 5. Ndo wakuchukulia seriously. Do you feel like italeta shida at some point waseme, my son, tulikupeleka shule study cost, tumelipa fees almost over 5 million, and then here you are, you're joining kina Color Blue. Don't you think italeta rift waseme, hey, we need to pray for you. We need to contact a pastor right now. Because this is not serious.
Yeah, so according to me, like I usually base myself when I range na Color Blue. Like this person is the kind of person mwenye huwa ana plan time yake. You plan your time. Ana plan time yake, anasema kuna siku za job na kuna siku za kufanya shoot za videos. Yeah, like you choose a single day in a week, then you do the shoot of the videos. Na hiyo siku bado ndio unafanya practice na shoot. You see, that comes when like weekends when you are free, you go and shoot videos. Una shoot videos za kupost hadi wiki mbili. You see, then the rest of the days of the week you are there doing your job, and kila kitu inakuwa sawa.
Right. From a generation this mindset, inaonekana ni kitu rahisi sana, but kwa mzae it's been like hataki hiyo story. Now ningependa to shift gears to angalia from a point of money. Kila mtu anataka kumake pesa. In as much as unataka kudance, utadance tu for free, utakuwa unaitwa kwa event nini. At least unataka, kama unaitwa, kuna red card unapeana, useme, hey, mimi nikidance kwa event yako lazima unilipe 100k. In terms of comparing the seriousness, do you feel like an office job has more, let's say, ikona more pace or more results as compared to like utadance for long before upate gig yenye utakulipa to 50 ama 180 ama hata 50k?
Like, okay, when it comes to like ukiangalia from my own perspectives, ukiangalia from my field yenye niko ya dance, kitambo watu hawako wanachukulia dance seriously, but nowadays kuna vile madancers wenyewe wamejitolea in such that watu wanaanza kuiona iko serious sana. Like unaweza pata place kama TikTok, watu wanadhani TikTok ni iko tu for the sake of mtu akwe famous, of which is not true. There are benefits in that. There are adverse benefits in TikTok. Yeah, the same case with YouTube. Yeah, na Instagram the same. Kama TikTok for example, unapata when you umefika minimum ya 10k followers, then the rest about kulipwa, utakuwa unalipwa according to the number of likes you get. Let's say wanasemanga in that days you are active, and then you receive 100k likes, you are able to gain something from that.
All right, let me shift it to you. In terms of urgency ya pesa, vile nimesema mzazi anataka umalize industrial chemistry, definitely utaenda kwa mseo ku research pale kwa lab, I believe, if not and many other options za your course. Do you feel like comedy itakupa more money urgently than industrial chemistry? Which one are you likely to get a job faster from you? I know it's comedy.
You know, what I always believe in, it's all risky.
It's all a risk.
It's all risky. You know, that's why I live in different life principles. So I believe when I finish school, I believe I love the connections to secure me a job. But I also believe
make your time.
Yeah, with the ones that even I have already, with the ones I'm continuing to build. And I also believe that by the time I finish, I will have already created a big brand in Kenya, enough to pay me even to have capture enough of my time to an extent I can't even get a normal 9 to 5 job. That's all in belief form. And that's why we are working every day towards it. But currently, I believe comedy has already given me more fruits than industrial chemistry at the moment, because so far, that's my position at the moment. Comedy has already taken me places, acting has already taken me places, given me shown me that at least there is hope in this industry.
Right.
Meanwhile, in industrial chemistry, I'm just there, staying strong, you know. Late nights, doing those assignments, those cuts, getting those grades.
Right.
Just to see what, after I'm handed that degree, what it will all end up to. I'm just waiting. That's just it.
Okay. Let me ask you this. What do you think are some of the myths and misconceptions around creative arts, especially dancing, story kama acting, singing? Like mtu alipelekwa medicine tu vizuri, akafanya akamaliza, akaambia mzaendo, hii certificate nimegraduate, but wacha mimi niende nifanye DJing huku. Hiyo ndo napenda. Mbona kuna myths and misconceptions mingi around creative arts, na the seriousness that it's taken as a profession is very much different na, let's say, like serious formal courses zenye you're sitting down to read philosophies, do research, facts, etc. Mbona wazazi wasichukulia seriously as many others as well?
You know, for someone who understands art or an artist, one thing that people are not artists, but I believe everybody is an artist. One thing that people need to know, it's way deeper than you think it is. It's very deep.
Okay.
So that's why you'll see someone will throw away 8 years of his life to get that doctorate degree. But at the end, he or she will venture into art because it's more of a calling. Yeah, it's more of a it's more of a calling.
Okay.
It's at the end you realize, wow, I got this degree, I'll be making money, just waking up. But on the other hand, I can, between DJing, work every day tirelessly because I love it. I can do it 24/7, and also make people art. You know, it's about giving back. It's about creating something and then showing it to people.
Right.
Just like, you know, I believe everybody is an artist because even the carpenter who made this is an artist. Either if he made it out of as a job or just he loved it creatively.
Right.
So I feel that's why people tend to throw away all those jobs because it's way deep, it goes way deep, and it is key to the fulfillment of any artist.
Right.
That he finally lets that art out to the world to see.
Right.
So that's what I believe. It's way deep.
Okay, Alex?
Yeah. Pardon the question?
The question is, why is it not that we can take it as serious as formal courses and you study, back it up with facts, and then mbona tusichukulia the same equality?
Yeah. According to me, sasa, the thing is, according to venye watu wanichukulia, it is based on the personality and mentality.
Okay.
You see, like when we look at hizo mainzi za kitambo, watu walikuwa nasema mtu mwenye amesoma ndiye mtu mwenye make it in life.
Okay.
And then as generations zinaendelea kuja, the same thing is being passed from generation to generation until imefikia kwa hii generation yetu. Bado watu wanaamini bado masomo ndio kila kitu. Hawachukuli hizi arts kama kitu iko serious. Wanadhani ni mchezo watu wanafanyanga. Yeah, like kama dance, acha niongee in terms of dance mostly. When it comes to dance, people tend to say that when you venture into dance, you are just a joker. Yeah, like my fellow classmates, they usually tell me, Gabriel, here and there, you are just joking. You are not doing what is required of you to do in school. And then I'm like, okay, why should I listen to you? Yeah. Because nasema najipe ile morale ya kusema this is the same thing that imekuwa passed on from generation to generation.
Okay.
Yeah.
So ni mindset. Ina change as time goes by because tuko kwa generation Z season it's like everything is now easy. Most Generation Zs, they're all about that social life. Kila mtu anataka kwa social media. At least every Generation Z kid ako na TikTok, I believe. Which is like your biggest platform for you as a dancer.
Yeah.
Now tuseme for example, someday unataka kujiintroduce to a person like the president. We anajiintroduce kama scientist, mwingine anajiintroduce kama journalist, and then inafika kwako unasema ni dancer. Don't you think watakupea some certain look, you're like, dancer? Why now? Why dance? mbona inaleta hiyo you know?
Yeah, like it's the same case. It's mindset. What you think, it's what you become.
Okay.
Yeah, what people think of you, it is what you are.
Right.
You see, but we are told that every person has his or a personality. Like you have the other side of you. You see,
Okay.
from the looks, people see me as a dancer.
Yeah.
You can meet my videos there, over there, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram as Gabu the dancer. Then people are like, okay, this is a dancer. When you meet me there outside, you say this is a dancer. But there is the other side of me, which is I'm a student, and that cannot change.
No.
I'm a student; it is constant. I'm doing computer science. Yes, that is the other side of me, of which I usually take my course seriously, in spite of being in dance. Yeah.
All right. In terms of choosing careers, do you feel like parents, especially mentioned sana mindset,
Yeah.
do you feel like parents who influence sana courses ama choices zenye watoto wao wanafaa waende ama path wanafaa wachague in life na ina end up kwa waste other than wangekaa tu wasikize mtu hiyo sema hey Alex, na unapenda kudance tukupeleke tu dance school? Do you feel like especially kwa watu wenye wametoka in the other generation, do you feel like some of them did wrong things and maybe they are living a life full of regrets? Instead wange sit down or have a conversation na mzae or convince mzae useme mimi nataka kwa etc.
Yeah, like when I base on there is a teacher somewhere who regrets doing education, who says I usually did the course because of my parents, they influenced me to do this course. And then it's like, even in school, the way he teach, his method of teaching is different, completely different. Like he cannot wake up very early to teach people remedials, you see. It is a certain high school back there, you see. Some of my friends usually used to mention to me about their teacher. And the teacher could say that, don't do something because you're influenced to. Do what makes you happy. Do something that inspires you. Do something out of your passion, not just because you are influenced, you see.
Yeah.
Because you will end up in regrets. Personally, I chose computer science because I usually like most things to do with technology. I like doing things to do with, I like technology is my best thing. I like technology. And then, that's why I've said that you should do what makes you happy. I decided to do that computer science. And I took that dancing as my hobby. It is my hobby. You see, everybody has his or her own hobby.
Okay.
Something that you usually do during your free time. Like during my free time, I usually practice dances. I usually watch dance videos. I usually exploit everything to do with dance. Even meeting these people, doing collabos with them. You see?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my hobby. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sawa, be free kuongea hata kiwa kardinali. My bro, do you feel like parents will influence sana choices za watoto wao wanafaa kumake instead of that, let's sit down, let's talk, you know, you want to be etc. Mbona tusikupe chance tusikie mindset yako, tusikie opinion yako? Mbona tukuforce kwa hii familia kila mtu ni engineer, daktari? Mbona isikuwe tu an easy conversation when it comes to making career choices?
You know, your parents will advise you according to what they know is best, according to what they know. But I believe parents are always more knowledgeable than the child always.
Okay.
Yeah. Basically, the child growing up, he will have his own life, of which he'll never reveal to his parents. Maybe because the parents have shunned it away the first time, or maybe it's not acceptable. And when it comes to career, you find a child, maybe there's that career the child wanted, and there's the career the parents wanted.
Which is a conflict now.
Now there's a conflict. But I like to be very open-minded about that idea, because there's a period where you could not be employed with dreadlocks.
All right.
Now you've gone to school, you know, in campus you have dreadlocks, and then you finish school, and you are dreadlocks because you are upcoming rapper, you've finished high school, you've finished campus, bado hujajipa. But now you are an adult, you have to go and look for a job. You know, because you believe you'll make it in music, you are going to look for a job with the dreadlocks. And now it's let's say it's between the 2000s and the 1990s where dreadlocks was
a taboo.
Yeah. Okay. So the parents are telling you, hey, cut off those dreadlocks because you won't find a job. Now you say, no, it's fine, until one time you come and cut those dreadlocks and you get a job.
Yeah.
Now the parents will
be like, we see, we
I told you. But now there's another side where you'll grow up with your dreadlocks na itajipa. Yeah. And then you'll be telling your parents will be like,
Yeah, because there's some professions, immediately you step in the room, na some certain dress code, they'll be like, nope, you're out.
So it's about what has been fed to you. But you know, because today we are talking about art and artists, art began way back during even the Roman centuries, where it was just a form. People were just being called to entertain the king, just like entertainers without being paid. Yeah. But as life evolved, humans became adding jobs which were more serious, kept taking all their time, so they need entertainment just to relax. Now artists took that as an industry, big industry invested into that, and it became a full-blown industry.
Right.
So now that explains now the mindsets. Now we are beginning to have different conversations, as opposed to different. When I was growing up, I was hearing usanii, GP, hivi. So I knew that education was the way. Right. But now I believe that
even parents, the education system CBC ndio hii.
Yeah, even they have started to revolve to
wameanza kuincorporate shule sasa.
Yeah, to remove the. So I believe I'm always open-minded about that conversation, to believe that parents sometimes may be right and the child also may be right. It's always more about the child now taking it upon themselves.
Right.
Because I'm at the position of the child right now.
Okay.
And I've realized it's always taking it upon yourself to do what you just set out to do. Yeah. If you're supposed to be in school, just be in school, because your parent, he or she has the decision to take you to school or not, because after high school now ndio watu wanaanza kuwa na shida mingi na wazazi, now career, now that's why you choose the career. So now you're at a position, now your parents tell you, I'll give you this money, go 4 years, go study, you are 18, by 22 you'll be out.
Right.
Now when you are there, it's up to you now, because if you are being sent to campus, now your parent is setting you for success. Because when you're sent out to campus now, if you had that thing that you are opposing with your parent, carry it. It's part of your life. Your parent has nothing to do with it.
Right.
So just go to school. Now just your dream on the side. Okay. And maybe try to balance, because now you are an adult.
Like the way he's doing.
Yeah. Just balance it out. Okay. You might not tell them, but it's your life. Okay. Because you're not doing anything bad. Because this is a good thing, and it's also keeping you away from other things. Yeah. So just taking it upon yourself. Don't blame your parents. Just work on yourself. Yeah. And you'll see the fruits in a few years.
Tuseme for those parents wenye they're like, usipofanya hii course sahau, like we don't want you. I'm sure kuna wale watu wamepitia hiyo scenario yenye mzazi amekwambia ni either ukwe tu vile tulisema ama utafute njia nyingine. Mtu kama huyo anaweza move aje ahead in life. Because at the same time, you're still a child, you need support, you still need direction, you need a guiding force, a guiding authority ya kukunurture, kukuprotect, kuprovide. But then umekuwa kichwa ngumu na mzae na amesema kama uendi hivyo basi tafuta kwingine. How can they go about it to a point a convince mzazi amwambie kama wewe, like umesema mzazi wako ako so supportive ku support comedy to a point like they don't find it a problem, and you also feel like your industrial chemistry part is not even what you like the most. You like the comedy part juu imekufungulia njia mingi, umemeet watu famous, imekuweka in the sport, hata sasa uko TV. Like how can they go?
So I'll be honest with you on that situation. I have met many people who are like that. Actually, they are being forced. I've met people who are being forced to do a course while they want to do another course. And I've also met people who are forced to do a course while they want to be artists. I've met them in different places I've been performing. So you find it's always a tough one for me, because now I can't, now there wow, I never knew I'm so sorry, man. I never knew there's some parents who can be so like that, can be so hard on you such that you have no choice. Because when you can never rebel. You know, one thing I know is never rebel when you are still a child. Never rebel even ever, because they have brought you there. Okay. Maybe try and have a conversation with them, or as I've said, take it upon yourself. Now prove to them wrong. No. Don't do it mainly. You know, some people just do it to prove their parents wrong. Other people never believed in that. Yeah. But just do it because you wanted to do it, and it will prove itself. Okay. Yeah, so that's what I can tell those people who are in that situation, and that's what I've told other people. You're in that hard situation, but you wanted to be an artist. Just do it, because there's no way you can. The school fees is being paid, just study. It's hard, but it's already happened. If the conversations are not working, just work on that art. Just do it for this moment. If they have said you do another course when you started, you wanted to do another, you just have to respect that, unless you can go out of your way and make money and pay for your own school fees and tell them, I can pay for my own school fees, man. Let me do the course I wanna. Okay. And otherwise, just do whatever you're under them. Okay.
Alex, kwanza for you said hakuna mtu anajua wewe ni dance. Unasema wazazi hawajui. Nasikia watajua, si watazusha. Ama you feel like, but already they'll watch this. Ama maybe they're watching. Yeah. Washaambiwa uko TV kitambo. Yeah. What would you tell someone mwenye mzazi amesema ni hii ama you're out?
Yeah, the advice that I will give to that person, I will just tell them, just take it easy. Okay. Do what your parents says, because you cannot. Kwa sababu ukiangalia, for example, hapo ndipo huko, hiyo ndio state huko, na huwezi toka hapo. Hapo ndipo kwa mzazi wako. Like most of the people, when they finish Form 4, we are underage. They are under 18 years. Most of them are under 18, others are over 18. Right. But they do not have the national IDs, so they cannot do anything. You see? So the advice that I could give to those people is that just listen to what your parents says. Okay. Because we are told that the parents knows better. You see?
Mzazi anajua kila kitu.
Kuna hii msemo inasemanga, mzee akiwa ameketi chini, anaweza ona mbali kuliko kijana mwenye amepanda kwa mti.
Okay. So, let me just sample of your feedback hapo on social media. Tulikuwa tumekuuliza ni jobs kama gani hazikai serious lakini zinalipa kulipa. I don't know, does comedy pay? It pays? Yeah. From your experience?
Yeah.
Sawa. Teresia Gadhoni anasema kuuza maziwa. Okay. Feminist Mbone unasema ngong tuned in, thank you. David Wasika unasema locked in hadi tamati, thanks. Alex Moose Ndani, thanks. Bad Culture anasema count this man in, okay. Youthman Voke unasema kuuza makali. Hope ni makali ile jina mtu. And then Mato Kikuyu Gatuna anasema watching from nikiwa Kikuyu area. Maxwell James anasema watching from Thika. Msee wa kuuza smokies na mayai. These people do earn a handsome income. Away from that, I'm a criminologist by profession but a journalist by passion. It has always been a difficult task to explain this to my mother. She's just obsessed with criminology, which hasn't paid up to now. My goodness, my bad. And then Catherine Shiko anasema pamoja hadi tamati from Kahatia Muranga. Shout out to you. Hey, and then Konsa Nika, I can't read that. Wow. Wow. Thank you, Lakini. Continue interacting with us. Social media, Foster?
I go Mkongo Entertainment on all social media platforms.
Yeah, at Gabu the Dancer at all social media platforms.
All right, thank you guys for your insights. And thank you for coming. And we have come to the close of the show. Thank you so much for watching and hanging out with us. By the way, we are also everywhere, including YouTube at Y254 channel, Instagram Y254_ channel, and Facebook at Y254 channel. At Brian Sakwana One is Minds. Have a fantastic Monday. I'm choking. Have a fantastic Monday. See you tomorrow for Entrepreneurship Tuesday. Enjoy.